Trojan War is one of the battles known to many as being sparked by love. In Greek mythology, the love triangle between Helen, King Menelaus, and Prince Paris was the source of this fierce and bloody conflict. Helen, the daughter of the god Zeus, was described as having fiery red hair, captivating blue eyes, a mesmerizing voice, plum-colored lips, and smooth white skin. She was praised as the most beautiful woman in the world. Her grace and seductive figure captivated many. Later, Helen became the queen of King Menelaus of Sparta. This stunning beauty gave birth to a daughter for her husband Hermione and 3 sons, Pleisthenes, Aeolus, and Meraphius. However, the happy family life of Helen and Menelaus faced a crisis that originated from a feast held by the Greek king Peleus and the sea goddess Thetis. While all the gods were invited to attend the wedding, Eris, the goddess of discord, conflict, deception, old age, and sorrow, the one least invited, was absent. So, the goddess Eris sent a golden apple to the banquet table with the inscription, "For the fairest." This led to a fierce conflict between the 3 goddesses Athena, Aphrodite, and Hera, all vying for the golden apple. At that moment, Zeus entrusted the task of arbitrating to Prince Paris of Troy. Because Aphrodite promised to bestow upon him the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen, Paris chose her as the rightful owner of the apple with the inscription, "For the fairest." Afterward, Paris received the assistance of the goddess Aphrodite to become an honored guest of King Menelaus. Thanks to this, the young prince of Troy had the opportunity to meet and capture the heart of Helen. Then, Paris eloped with Helen to the city of Troy. However, there are also myths that suggest Helen was kidnapped by Prince Paris and taken to Troy. Regardless of the different legends surrounding Helen's arrival in Troy, there is a common point. Upon learning of the situation, King Menelaus was extremely furious and sent his soldiers in pursuit. This event marked the beginning of the 10-year-long Trojan War. King Menelaus not only wanted to reclaim his beloved wife, but also planned to destroy Troy. Many heroes like Achilles, Odysseus, and others, along with King Menelaus' formidable army, marched towards Troy when the war erupted. Thousands of soldiers from both sides perished. The Greeks, unable to breach the walls of Troy, devised a cunning plan. They built a massive wooden horse, the Trojan Horse, and left it outside the city as if it were an offering to the gods. A small group of Greek warriors, including Odysseus and Diomedes, hid inside the hollow horse. The Trojans, believing the horse was a gift, brought it within the city walls. That night, the Greek warriors emerged from the horse, opened the city gates, and allowed the Greek army, which had returned under cover of darkness, to enter Troy. The city was sacked and burned. In the end, the war left behind the following consequences. Hector, the Trojan hero and son of King Priam, was killed by Achilles during the war. Achilles, the Greek hero, was fatally wounded by an arrow in his heel, his only vulnerable spot, and died. Helen was reunited with Menelaus and returned to Sparta. Troy lay in ruins, and its survivors faced a bleak future. The Trojan War has been immortalized in literature, art, and mythology. It serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of greed, betrayal, and the capricious nature of the gods. The story also explores themes of heroism, love, and the human condition, making it one of the enduring legends of Western culture.